chances over the course of the next couple of days. This is going to be a weekend where we're going to have this upper level area of low pressure basically swinging through our region. And so what that will do is it will generate a little bit of what we call some lift in our atmosphere, may get you a couple of these showers, very hit or miss across the region the next couple of days. And then once it exits, your rain chance starts to go away. High pressure builds in Monday. We do have a cold front that comes through Tuesday, but there's just not enough moisture associated with that front for it to really do much for us. Here's your future view. You'll notice a couple spotty showers being picked up there. We are seeing some of that activity already tonight. It is likely to continue here as we head through the overnight, and by early tomorrow morning, especially if you can get a couple of these showers to develop out over the lake, temperatures are a little bit cooler first thing in the morning. That water temperature on Lake Erie is a little bit warmer. It's possible you can get some water spouts to develop. You've also got an area of low pressure spinning above us, so it adds a little bit of that extra spin to the atmosphere. You could see that right there in your future view. As we get into tomorrow afternoon, again, we're not expecting severe weather at all out of this whole system. You'll notice a good mix of sun and clouds across the region, a couple more showers still lingering as this low pressure system continues to pull to our southeast. So we are going to get kind of a close glance of this system through the day tomorrow, and then you're on the back side of it by Sunday. So you'll notice a direction change into where these showers are going to be moving through. A lot of them coming in east to west across the region. So again, hit or miss. If you're headed out to Pittsburgh for the Browns game, may run into a couple of those showers, but for the most part, I think a lot of us are still going to stay on the drier side before we wrap up the weekend and get the work week started on a very dry but kind of cooler note for us. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon, mid-60s. Again, it is going to be a little bit cooler through the overnights. I still think we're safe of any frost headlines just because of the added cloud cover that we'll have Saturday night. Temperatures will be back mid-40s and then warming a little bit by Sunday. And again, that will help to kind of spur on some slightly warmer temperatures that we'll be working with early this next week. If you are a boater, though, as I mentioned, a couple water spouts possible. Waves tomorrow on Lake Erie, about a foot or less. They will likely increase just a little bit as that low pressure system pulls away. So we could be talking 1 to 3 foot waves. Just be mindful of that if you're going to be spending time near the lake shore. I mentioned that weak front that comes through during the middle part of the week. That mainly is going to come through likely sometime late Tuesday. You'll notice there's not a lot of rain out ahead of it. There's a little bit of moisture behind there, but that's not going to be for northeast Ohio. For the most part, high pressure is going to settle in, and we're really going to have a quiet kind of middle part of the work week. But what's brewing out to the west is another area of low pressure, and this one may be able to draw in some slightly cooler temperatures by the time we get into next weekend. And so that is something I'm more interested in seeing how it kind of plays out over the next couple of days, because it could very well take away a lot of that sunshine that we have currently forecast for next weekend and maybe adds in a little bit more of the extra rain chances. Also could keep our temperatures a little bit cooler. So we're definitely going to feel a little bit more like mid-October here the next couple of days. If you've been waiting for the fall weather, soak it in over the next week or so.